How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. So, the last time I was watching One Piece, they introduced who I believe is another warlord. I think it's Kuma, based off of the fact that they said it was Kuma and I just saw his name in the title. I'm pretty sure he was at the warlord meeting. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure he was at the warlord meeting. I don't know. I guess for me, I'm like curious to find out like how strong he is, because obviously we've already had Blackbeard, who seems like he's going to be someone who's of that same power level, but we also have Whitebeard and Shanks, who are not warlords, but are feared by the entire government, and I'm assuming the reason they're feared is because they aren't warlords and they have no control over them. But then we have, someone like Mihawk, who seemingly is just an absolute demon who can take on anyone. Literally, does Mihawk even have a crew? Or does Mihawk just... Yeah, no, Mihawk just has that little ass boat, right? He just sails around by himself. He doesn't need a fucking crew because he's just him. But it's so weird because we have Crocodile, but like one of the things that made Crocodile so intimidating and so powerful as one of the warlords is the fact that he has this like giant network, right? He has this entire group of people who just do his bidding for him, and I think that's part of what makes him so strong. But I don't know, it's hard to like really gauge the power level of the warlords yet, because I've only seen Crocodile and Gecko Moria really do anything other than Mihawk in his brief fight with Zoro, which, Zoro, he was just a baby back then. He was just a baby boy. He wasn't really doing a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming as the story goes on, we're gonna get exposed to more and more warlords, and we're gonna understand like how the power scaling for them actually works. I'm gonna assume, based off of their introductions, that Gecko Moria is not as strong as the other warlords. To me, he seems in the same vein as Crocodile, where it's not like he's really strong. He just has a lot of people who are able to do his bidding for him. I think, like, honestly, without Hogback, I don't think Gecko Moria would be strong at all. Yeah, without Hogback, he'd just be stealing shadows and doing nothing with them, right? Because what would he even do with what would he do with the shadows? He'd just be Thresh? He'd be walking around with a bunch of random people's souls sitting in a lantern? Like, what would he really... Yeah, without Hogback, Gecko Moria is kind of, like, useless, basically. Also, again, just want to give another quick shout out to my boy Oars. Really appreciate you for killing Hogback. I like that. Thank you very much. Today, on the day I'm recording this, not the day this is coming out. The day this is coming out, I'm probably streaming on Twitch or something, but the day I'm recording this is another game night in the Fish Fam Discord. Shout out the Discord. If you want to hang out, you want to yap, join the Discord. Link is always down in the description below. We do game nights, we talk about anime, manga, fitness stuff. It's cool. It's cool. I like the fact that I've gotten to like know some of you outside the context of just seeing you in a comment section, But yeah, I honestly don't know that I have too much to say, because really, like, I just want to kind of get into it. Based on the title, I think we're going to get a lot more context as to how strong Kuma is. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Outside of One Piece, right now I'm currently still watching Frieren, obviously. And then I think by now Vigilantes is still currently airing, but soon we'll probably be watching either Dandadan, Sakamoto Days, what else? Dandadan, Sakamoto Days. I haven't decided if I want to watch Kaiju on the channel, because I've already seen season 1, but I never like recorded it, obviously. So I don't know if I'm going to end up watching season 2 of Kaiju number 8 on the channel. I don't know. Let me know if it's something I should check out. I'm definitely watching One Punch Man season 3 on the channel. Definitely watching the next season of My Hero on the channel. What's the other one? Oh yeah, Frieren season 2 obviously comes out in 2026. So we got a pretty packed schedule. Again, since I am the one who does the editing, I don't know that I could do more than like 3 shows, especially when they're like currently airing. Doing currently airing shows is it's a little bit more difficult than just, you know, being able to record a few episodes whenever I want to and then edit them and get them uploaded. That's a little bit easier. But yeah, let's just get into it. I forgot about Nami just curb stomping anyone who's left. Yeah, she beat the shit out of Absalom. Oh, right, because they're loading up. That's where Kuma was. Oh, is Nami gonna run into Kuma by herself? Nami's gonna run into Kuma by herself. Yeah. Do not stand between Nami and her coin. Yeah. If you are the one thing between Nami and getting a bag, you're fucked. It's GG's. Damn. They really sold out. Yeah, they're not getting away. They're not getting away. Yeah. The part of the bridge that Frankie made, she's like, damn, this bridge look nice. Yeah, the order of importance. Bag. That's it. No other priorities. Okay, buddy. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yeah! He's impaled? He can't fucking move? Stop it. Bro, these demons! They're like, we're just gonna beat the shit out of this guy. I like that Robin doesn't say anything. She's like, oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, they're about to make Oars beg. Bro, that has to be such like an iconic panel. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it though. It seems like he's kind of getting his ass beat. I like how fast Zora ran away. He's in front of everyone, just booking it. Yeah, we're docking again. She's not, bruh. Yeah, look at that. Look at her face. She's like, I'm not fucking doing that, bro. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. They're fucking making their Megazord again. I feel like the Oars zombie probably thinks this is cool. Like the Oars zombie is like, oh, special move. We're an elite force. Alright. Well, it's not their fault it's weak, bro. The other three refused to join in. It would have been way cooler if everyone else joined in. Are they gonna make Oars punch himself? They're literally gonna make Oars punch himself in the face. Classic. The classic maneuver. Make giant guy punch himself in the face. Bro switched up so fast. Switched up immediately. Said, yep, that's it. All thanks to my plan. Damn. They really kick with the the soundtrack for the Robot 3 really cooked. Okay. Yeah, but he still wants to be Pirate King, which is more important to Luffy than any of you. Because Oars thought it would be cool. We're gonna beat Luffy's ass. Bro, I like how he's still like, despite being a zombie and everything, he's like, damn, I let myself get cooked there. We need salt. We need some salt. But he literally can't be killed. He can't be killed. What are you gonna do? Wait, are we not gonna get a Gecko Moria fight at all? Is he just gonna run away? Is Gecko Moria literally just gonna run away and we're not gonna get a fight? That's the shadow. That's the shadow. That's very obvious. Luffy, that's the shadow, brother. That's the shadow. Yeah, she beat his ass. You think a man could hold Nami down? Please, stop it. Wait, where did Kuma go? Because wasn't he on the boat? Yeah, oh, good. Nami noticed. She was like, hey, who the fuck is that guy behind you? Who's that Jesus freak back there? What? What do you mean they vanished? What do you mean they vanished? What do you mean by that? The tyrant? But then he found Jesus? He used to be the epitome of cruelty, but then he found Jesus, right? I'm sure he's more powerful than Moria. Moria is only powerful because Hogback and you guys make him powerful. Oh, so you're committing mutiny against your captain? You're doing a mutiny right now. Jesus does not abide by mutinies. Just so you know. That's no good. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, bro, that's a hot topic girly. That's a hot topic girly. What do you think you're gonna do against him, bro? That's one of the warlords. You make little ghosts. He's gonna quote scripture at you? Oh. He sent her on a trip to a damp, dark cave oozing with malice. Yeah, he sent her on a trip to a damp, dark cave castle oozing with malice. Fuck! Bro, how you know me? Oh! How did you get there? How did you get there? Yeah, bro, Gecko Moria who? Yeah, bro, that much is clear. We ain't gonna do shit to stop you, brother. You go do whatever it is you need to do. We're not... Do whatever it is. Do it. Whatever you gotta do, brother. It's all you. Very clearly the Shadow. Very clearly the Shadow, Luffy. Did he though? Did he though? It really does not seem like you pulled a fast one. It seems like you got had. Okay, so Kuma ate the vanish fruit. Kuma literally has the power of God and anime on his side. That, along with his vanish fruit, makes it so he can just, you know, if he's ever even semi-intimidated in a fight, he's like, you're gone. Where did you go? Who knows? You've gone away. If he's fighting someone with a devil fruit, he says, you're in the bottom of the ocean. So if you basically just get touched by Kuma, you die. You're dead. If Kuma touches you, you just die. I really hope Kuma touches Moria. I hope Kuma uses his abilities on Moria. That's what I actually meant to say. Yeah, I hope Kuma uses his abilities. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Well, we got the ship with the treasure. Perona is gone. Her whole zombie ghost crew just abandoned ship quick as fuck. So Nami did it. She got the Sunny back. Now we just need to get everyone else from the crew on board and get the fuck out of here. With our shadows. We still need our shadows. So Luffy still has to be... Luffy actually does have to fight Moria. Like, it doesn't even matter if we beat the shit out of Oars now. Because we still don't know... Because Zoro's zombie and Sanji's zombie are both missing still. Well, they're not really missing. They're both just fighting each other. But I think Luffy still has to beat Moria, actually. Or is Kuma just gonna beat Gecko Moria for us? Is Kuma just... Oh, wait, is Kuma literally just there to tell Luffy what happened to Ace? Did Kuma just pull up to be like, hey, your brother's dead. Toodaloo. Do with that information what you will. He was killed by Blackbeard. Why is Kuma here? Okay, you know what? All will be revealed in time. Let's just go to the next episode. Bro, you just followed a giant black shape. I mean, the Shadow's gonna have to go back to Moria eventually, right? In theory. So just follow the Shadow. Because the Shadow has to go back to Moria. So if you just retrace the Shadow's steps, you'll end up where Moria is probably, right? You die. Yeah, you die. Good. I'm glad he still knows. He remembered at least. Yeah. And it's also the most important people to not die. Not that, you know, I wouldn't be sad if Chopper melted into the sun, but Sanji and Zoro, we need them a lot too, you know? Don't get me wrong, Chopper is a fucking certified physician, which I have to constantly remind other people of. You know, we can't be losing the first mate and the cook. You said, wouldn't it be easier for Luffy to fight if he didn't have to worry about his shadow? I already got the bandana on, Usopp. I already put the bandana on, bro. I gotta fight. Once the bandana goes on my head, it's time for war. Damn. So his attacks are just even more powerful now. Yeah, a true swordsman knows how to not cut. Best of luck with that, bro. Yeah, he's about to cause a whole fucking earthquake. I like that they kind of needlessly like took the time to animate his bandana flopping around. But like the little extra piece of movement really sells it in this fight. Yeah, he's got you with the belly bounce. You gonna lose to someone trying to crush you with their belly? Of course he's not there, bro. You thought he would just sit there and let you crush him? Nah. I gotta see a 9-sword style, Zoro. 9-sword style. That's how we're gonna take out Oars. Usopp, you and Zoro are different, bro. You and Zoro are different. You gotta understand that. Yeah, exactly. Luffy's weakness, right up there. Right up there. We gotta make this fight easier on him. As easy as possible. Exactly. Damn, less than 30 minutes, that's only like 12 episodes of anime right there. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta beat his ass. We have to beat his ass. Because if the sun rises and Luffy can't fight, we're just fully cooked. Ah, that actually being plot relevant is crazy. The fact that Oars was just being a goblin has become plot relevant. Nah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Luffy's got you.
船長たちに知らせよう。必ず麦わらを足止めするんで。ああ、わかった。
Are you guys stupid? Are they stupid? Luffy's trying to help y'all get your shadows back. Luffy is gonna help you guys get your fucking shadows back, and you're like, oh, we gotta ambush him. Oh, did Kuma find him? Oh, see, I was wondering about that, because all the other ones didn't really seem to fuck with it, but he was just kind of like there. So I was right. Okay, he is, yeah, he was at the meeting. Yeah, because I remember Quixote and Quixote and Mihawk and him were like the only three that were even there, right? Well, because Crocodile was fucking... Don't tell me it's Blackbeard. Don't tell me it's Blackbeard. Fucking Blackbeard. Okay. Since he since he had his people show up at the fucking meeting, you mean? That was such a sick fight. It's a shame we know that ain't no way Ace is dead, right? Ain't no way Ace is dead. They're not gonna off-screen him like that. I like that. See, I like that it's actually someone who understands the bounties are kind of like nebulous and don't really mean anything. He's like, oh, his bounty was 0, so we don't even know how strong he is then. The possibilities are endless. Shanks and Whitebeard, right? Oh, still following Straw Hats. I see. I see. They were like, okay, the Straw Hats are gonna run into Gecko Moria, huh? We better send someone to help him. He's pretty fucking weak, yeah? We better find someone to help him out. You say, hey bro, don't worry about it. Just tap me in. Just tap me in. I got you, little bro. They really sent someone to help him because they have so little faith in him as a warlord. I predicted it. I thought Luffy was probably going to win that fight. Yeah. Until I defeat you, I'm not going down again. Crazy. He said, I don't care. I'm not falling down again. You can do whatever you want. Effortlessly? Bro, he's taken out your whole crew and half of your whole island. Your whole island is in disarray. He's taken out all of your most powerful forces. Oars is the only weapon you have left. What are you talking about effortlessly? What are you talking about? This, brother, you've sailed out of... Okay, never... You know what? Oh, he's inside Oars? What? He's hiding inside of Oars? Are you guys stupid? Pay attention. Alright, good thing we have our own Megazord. Yeah. If Moria has a Megazord, we need to break out our own, which means Robin has to dock with the crew. That's the only scenario. Robin has to dock. He just accidentally crushes him. Bro, that's exactly how Luffy would be about the situation. He'd be like, beep, boop, boop, beep. Damn. Now with Gecko Moria actually keeping Oars focused, he might be... He's mitigating all of Luffy's weaknesses. Luffy's weakness is all up here. If Gecko Moria is controlling him, I don't know. Yeah. Now they're all in one spot. Easy peasy. We just gotta throw him into the sea, right? Just throw Oars into the fucking sea. Then Gecko Moria goes down with him, and Oars potentially just gets purified off of drinking seawater. Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen, brother. We're not gonna let that happen. Oh, we let it happen. Never mind. I feel like this would be a really good arc for us to get 3 Rumble Ball Chopper. Brook! He made it with the salt! Let's go! Okay. Good. We got Salty Brook. Okay. So, Kuma showed up. Not for Luffy, well, kind of for Luffy. He showed up to basically let Gecko Moria know, hey man, the government would like it pretty please if you could take care of our little Mugiwara problem we got here. And also, since, you know, the government and myself, we know how weak you are, I'm here to back you up because... Let's face it, you're just a little guy, you know? You can't really do anything, can you? You're very weak by yourself. So I'm here to help you. Bro, that's crazy. But also on the same side, I really, really hope we don't have to fight Kuma, because Kuma seems O-fucking-P. And I feel like everyone seems kind of OP at first, right? Like even Blue Note, to a certain extent, was kind of OP. He can just create different dimensions. So I don't know. Blue Note seems. I feel like everyone in One Piece, to a certain extent, other than Usopp, is OP. Actually, even Usopp's OP because people are so stupid in the One Piece universe that he could be like, nails on a chalkboard, and they'll be like, my ears. So literally within 5 minutes of what Zoro said, where he's like, no, he has all of Luffy's weaknesses. Don't you see? He's also a fucking idiot. That's his biggest weakness. We'll be able to beat him for sure. Then Gecko Moria shows up and is like, okay, now he's not an idiot anymore. So I guess like the big thing is like how quickly is Luffy gonna be able to help us win this fight? Like is Luffy gonna? Cause these other random fucking pirates are gonna try and ambush Luffy, which to me makes absolutely no sense. Like, are they just trying to get on Gecko Moria's good side or something? Cause why would they want to delay Luffy when Luffy is trying to make sure they get all of their shadows back as well and they don't die? Because when the sun comes up, they're gonna die anyways if Gecko Moria is still kicking, right? So wouldn't they want Luffy to win also? I'm a little confused on that, I guess. Maybe it was explained previously and I just missed it, but to me, it seems like them trying to help Luffy would be in their best interest. I don't know. At some point, I'm going to have to do a power ranking on One Piece characters or on Devil Fruits or something like that. But I feel like we're so far away from being able to do that without spoilers. And even more than that, like, being able to effectively, like, analyze people, I think that's a whole nother skill set in of itself. Just being able to, like, accumulate that level of data on everyone and kind of look at it objectively. Because, like, people always complain about my tier lists, but the biggest thing that I always tell everyone is this is very fucking subjective. This is the most purely subjective tier list of all time. This is just me going based off of people's vibes and, you know, my overall impression of them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is how I view those characters. I don't really have, like, another way to do it other than that, right? Because everything else would be, like, it would just be, I feel like, disingenuous if I tried to, like, rank people by, like, power level or how strong they were, something like that, you know? Because in the grand scheme of things, if I were to do that, every tier list would just be me putting Luffy at the top and then moving on with my life. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, one thing I do need to figure out is who I am going to be cosplaying when I do this tier list, because there's a lot of options that have been introduced over the course of this arc, but not a whole lot of them that are super easy to pull off. So obviously I have the GOAT Sanji that I can always pull out. Now that I have the hat, makes doing Luffy pretty easy. I feel like my wife would be mad if I tried to use her wedding dress for a cosplay. She probably wouldn't like that. Ooh, maybe I do a Kuma. That could work. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments who I should cosplay for the tier list. Because I gotta do it. You know, I have to do it. I have to make it happen. Obviously, it's definitely a requirement, and not at all something that would just be a ton of effort for very little reward. It's very clearly something that's super important to do. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this arc. Let me know what you guys think about Kuma, about Gecko Moria. Kuma seems really fucking overpowered to me. Try not to go super far in depth, but if there's, like, anything that I missed out on, especially as far as the pirates saying that they're gonna, like, ambush Luffy, I do not understand what their plan is or why, for that matter. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, if you want to yap a little bit more long form, make sure you join the Discord. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next one.